Hey everyone, if you're tired of dropping hundreds on dealership visits just to read a few codes or reset a service light, the Autel MaxiIM IM608 Pro 2 might actually be worth your time. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I know what you're thinking, another fancy scanner that promises the world but can't even read a simple ABS code on a 2020 Ford. Well, after spending a solid week with this thing across 3 different vehicles, I'm here to tell you it's not just hype. This scanner does a lot more than just pull generic OBD2 codes. It's got OE-level diagnostics, bidirectional control, and even some manufacturer-specific functions that usually require a trip to the dealer. If you're a DIYer who likes to dig into your car's systems without guessing, this could be the tool that finally saves you from throwing money at every little issue. First off, the hardware is built like it means business. The IM608 Pro 2 comes with a rugged tablet-style interface that feels solid in your hands, not like some flimsy plastic toy. The screen is bright and responsive, which matters when you're working under the dash in direct sunlight. The included cables and adapters are all high quality, and the whole setup powers up fast, no waiting around for it to boot like some other scanners I've used. That's a small thing, but when you're in a hurry, every second counts. Now, let's talk diagnostics. This thing covers over 40 services and 3,000 bidirectional tests across a huge range of makes and models. I tested it on a 2018 Toyota Camry, a 2016 Chevy Silverado, and a 2021 Ford F-150, and it handled all 3 without a hiccup. It reads codes, clears them, and even does module coding, something most mid-range scanners can't do. On the Ford, it pulled up the exact ABS module fault that had been throwing a false code for months. No more guessing, no more throwing parts at the problem. Just clear, actionable data. One of the standout features is the OE-level system diagnostics. This scanner can talk to all the major systems: engine, transmission, ABS, airbags, TPMS, even the body control module. On the Silverado, it let me pull live data from the transmission control module, which helped me confirm a suspected solenoid issue before dropping $400 on a replacement. That alone paid for the scanner in one diagnosis. And if you're working on European cars, it supports CAN FD and do IP, which means it can handle newer models that older scanners just can't touch. Bidirectional control is another game changer. I was able to test actuators, cycle fans, and even reset the service interval on the Camry, something I've only ever seen at the dealer. On the Ford, I used the bidirectional function to cycle the ABS pump, which helped me verify that the issue was electrical rather than mechanical. That kind of control is usually reserved for high-end professional tools, and having it in a handheld scanner is a huge advantage for DIYers. The software is surprisingly intuitive. Autel's interface is clean and well organized, with clear menus and helpful prompts. I didn't have to dig through a manual to figure out how to run a test, which is more than I can say for some other brands. The updates are also straightforward, just connect to Wi-Fi and let it download. No messing around with USB drives or outdated firmware. Now, let's be real, no scanner is perfect. The biggest downside is the learning curve. If you're used to basic code readers, this thing can feel overwhelming at first. There's a lot of functionality packed in, and it takes some time to get comfortable with all the features. I spent a few hours watching Autel's tutorial videos just to wrap my head around some of the advanced functions. But once you get past that initial hurdle, it's smooth sailing. Another thing to keep in mind is the price. This isn't a $50 code reader. It's a serious tool for serious DIYers or small shops. If you're only fixing minor issues like a dead battery or a loose gas cap, you're probably better off with something simpler. But if you're the type who likes to tackle bigger repairs or just wants the confidence of knowing exactly what's wrong with your car, this scanner is worth every penny. So, who's this for? If you're a DIY mechanic, a car enthusiast, or even a small shop owner looking for a reliable, all-in-one scanner, the Autel MaxiIM IM608 Pro 2 is a solid investment. It's not just a code reader, it's a full diagnostic suite that can save you time, money, and a ton of frustration. The hardware is durable, the software is user-friendly, and the features are exactly what you need to tackle most modern vehicles. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it. The learning curve is real, but the payoff is worth it. Check out the link below if you want to see the latest price and bundle details. It's a tool that'll grow with you as your skills do, and that's something you just can't put a price on.